Na hivi sasa tunataka kumsikiza gavana wa Machakos, Daktari Alfred Mutua, ambaye anatoa hoja zake mbele ya kamati ama mbele ya jopo kazi la BBI. Hebu tusikize.
And even county assembly. On political parties, to make them true engines of democratic engagement, we propose to do away with the current system of political funding, which is discriminative and suffocates democracy. Political parties, for them to qualify for funding, it should be based on the number of votes garnered but not positions won, so as to grow our democracy. The current system only favors a few parties who use their parliamentary numbers to lock out democratic competition. 3, shared prosperity. As part of the binding national development and socio-economic framework, we have decided, and we have thought through this, and our party, being a party of development, has listened to the ground. I once heard the president of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, talk about the problems of Africa. And he said the problem of Africa is our dependence on agriculture. And that once we take agriculture and mechanize it, or we move from just an agroeconomy to industrialization, then we'll become wealthy. Look at China today. China is a superpower because of industrialization. All the nations that are powerful is because of industrialization. Now, to achieve industrialization, let's take it to the ground. Let's stop this rural to urban migration of our young people. So we are proposing for there to be an industrialization fund, which will set up economic zones in each constituency and eventually in each ward. And these zones will be a huge piece of land that is tarmacked, has lights, has sections, so that when an investor comes, they can quickly invest, put up an industry in that zone. That way, kazi ya governor, kazi ya member of National Assembly na wengine, ni kwenda kutafuta investors to come to their constituency and put up a factory. Very quickly, within 1 or 2 or 3 years, you will see that factories will be going up everywhere, also taking care of the advantages of the particular counties. Because each county has an advantage. They have minerals, they have products that they can actually be able to market. That will be able to provide massive jobs and grow the economies in the rural areas, so that everybody does not have to come to Nairobi. Na mnajua Nairobi kuna shida zake. In order to create skilled workforce and to support the industrialization, we propose the creation of technical skills educational wing, basically a workshop and classroom from primary school. Hii mambo ya kila mtoto akiuliza, what do you want to be? I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be, all those big scenarios. Then who will be building our skyscrapers for us? Who will be doing the important wiring for us? Who will be doing our plumbing for us? Who will be putting up our CCTVs for us? Because, and even building our roads for us. Who will be there? So we want to get people to think, to get into the mindset that kazi ya mkono pia ni kazi. And it is important. Today, if you want to migrate to Australia, for example, your chances of getting to be a permanent resident in Australia are 100 times higher if you are a plumber than if you are a lawyer. Because they have realized they want those skills to build the nation, and they have already enough lawyers. So that is, or enough journalists. So it is easier as an electrician or a mason to get a permanent residency to Canada than it is for, others. We also propose for an innovation and value addition center so that Kenya can become producers of goods and services for export and not just consumers of goods from other economies. And